Well, hello everybody. You notice he doesn't have his halter on. So neither does old Hank. So what I'm doing is kind of a little more training than just just feeding and petting. I still don't have control of this horse from this part. that the dangerous-y part I don't have. But he's a lot calmer than he used to be. So anyway, I'm practicing helping them rehalter in case I need to halter them during a storm or something like that. So let's see. I don't like haltering them all the time right when it's oats time. So let's see. I can see right now I got ears back and unhappy horses, I don't know how cooperative they will be. We'll find out. If he turns me down, then I'll hit him. Hey, buddy. Ears back, head back. He's just not having it. Come here. Let's get you your halter. Yeah, that's a good boy. So sometimes I can get good cooperation out of them, and sometimes I can't. So when I can't, I start with old Hank, who also kind of fights me on the halter every now and then. Now, if I wasn't talking so much, might have gotten him right there. Well, let's take care of old Hank. Somebody also noted that maybe the halter's a little small. That's a big boy. So I checked both halters. All I have is a Hank size halter. They're definitely milling around, a little upset about their oats and all that nonsense. It's hard to get control on them when they're thinking about their food. I don't have to win today on this particular one. I just want to make sure that I get close, right? Putting on a halter in the field is very important. If there's a fire, I'll need to be able to do this work easy. So we'll start today with Blaze. Now his ears are still back. I don't like it like that. Oh, that's a good horse. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and put a lead rope on him and get him leading. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, that's so good. Such a good boy. So he did let me put a lead rope on him. We'll go for a walk today, and I'm just teaching him to respect me as a leader. And after we go for a walk, I always give him a little extra treat. Let me rotate. So, Blaze is not real fond of sticks in a man's hands. So, this little exercise of me leading him while having a selfie stick, this is enough. And I truly enjoy this horse. See, his ears roll back. Now he's feeling comfortable with me as the leader. He doesn't have to be paranoid. He doesn't have to look to himself as the only solution. Now, I probably should be taking more attention to him instead of doing this YouTube. But I do this a couple of times a week. See him being trailed right back there. And what I'll do is this will be eventually where my circle corral will be. I'll build it out of cedar, I think, split cedar. So, and then I stop every now and then. Whoa, whoa. Well, I'm going to call this very good success. So, excellent work. All right. Now, we'll work on trotting here in a little bit and some other things. I'll change halters. Maybe I'll pull it off of this horse and stick it on old Hank. Who, horses aren't the same all the time. You got to keep working them, or else you end up with a horse that forgets what it's like to be, not to look for himself. He forgets that the human can be in charge. So it's not good to have them so pair bonded like that. But I'm not going to tie them out at this point separate from each other. But if I did, you would hear some whinnying from this guy. He's got a little separation. That's a good boy. Yes, sir. You're a good boy. I'm going to let you off the hook. All right. Looky there, everybody. What a good horse, huh? He is a good horse. He really is. Obviously, somebody's done really well on groundwork and really bad at the daily stuff like feeding them and taking care of them and all of that, because that's where he's edgy, you know, at meal times. But maybe being stuck with 25 sheep, maybe that's what really did it for him. But what a great horse this will be. Maybe eventually I will get on him. Old Hank, you want on? Look at these. These guys crack me up. Rotate. All right. Very good. All right. Excellent. What I'll do is because I need to be able to put them in the horse trailer if there's a fire, or, you know, I just need to be able to put them out when the farrier comes, things like that. I'll go ahead and see if I can get old Hank. Now, old Hank should just let me put on his halter. But I bet you it's been a year since he's done it. So I'll unhalter Blaze, let him free range, and I'll put on a halter on Hank, and then I'll give them both a little additional snack. How about that? That way they'll both get a little additional snack. Hank knows I want to work him. Look how he's standing there. Hank, you know I want to work you, don't you? That's the benefit of an old horse. I bet you he'll step off. Let's get myself prepared and ready. There we go. All right. Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Look at that. All right. Come on. Come on. So that's a big deal, to be able to put a halter in the field, if you will, on a horse. Now, this isn't really their field, it's their pasture. But let me go ahead and just walk about with old Hank. I doubt he needs this bit of training, but let's do this as well. Again, I tried to trot with Hank, and his knees just aren't going to let it. So don't anybody expect a lot of groundwork out of Hank. I am not going to drive him around. And he spent his life as a barrel horse, is what I understand. And those guys have a tough way to go. So his knees are all bummed out, and I'm not going to stress his knees. He runs when he wants to, when it's meal time. And that's enough. And then I can watch him, you know, to see how he responds. But I'm getting him used to this area being the corral. Let me rotate. Whoa, good boy. So this is my driveway, and I'm actually going to build a corral in there. Let me rotate. So I don't really want Blaze to drive Hank, but I'm not separating them right now. I'm working them together. But I'll stand in between. How about that? Which maybe isn't the safest. But yes, you can walk a horse on either side. That's okay. All right, now I'm between them. Come on. So all we're doing is, as a family, we're doing a little walkabout. I just want to make sure that they're safe. I can fetch them up if I need to. If I see they're tangled somewhere, I can calm them down. They do need to see me as being the leader of the herd. And when you put a rope on a horse, it surprises them that we're smaller and can lead them. So, and if you don't do this every spring, a winter horse has a little spook to him. Good boy. And when I'm done here, I'll give them a little reward. I don't always reward because I don't want to have them look at me every time I interact with them. In fact, today I won't. Today I'll just go inside and let them go, what the heck? But I will take off their halter so they're free. How about that? We'll do the same. See, Hank feels driven right now. He feels like he's being driven. And I don't blame him. Whoa, whoa. Because Blaze is big, and Blaze is driving him a little bit. But, you know, I'm wiggling the rope around. I'm making it scary. And they're doing great. They're doing great. So, I don't know if I'll ever climb on top, but I feel like the progress that I'm getting is pretty good, considering I don't have a corral. I only got open 30 acres. So the horses, they could haul ass and really be difficult, and they're not. They're being little sweeties. All right, let me get them The reward today will be for me to take that off. Hey, easy. See how they get tangled like that? Good boys. Good boys. Get your halter off. Blaze, you want your halter off too? You can't take it off if you're way over there. You gotta come. Let me take it off. I'll take it off. He doesn't trust people as much as he should. I'll just take it off. Good boy. See, letting him decide. That's the other thing. There's one thing about driving a horse, making them do your will, but letting them decide. And this thing of letting him free is a big confidence boost for him, right? Where I say, hey, you've earned, you know, the freedom of your face. And look at how he dropped his head. He's so happy. So he dropped his head instead of ears back, and he's so happy. So there's more than that. I will give him a little scoop of food one last time because I'm a big softie. But do trust me on that. Now, you don't always want to be giving them, you know, a little treat every time. But this was good. I'll keep working it, you know, keep working it. Very good. Come on, old Hank. And you know, one lap around is not a training make. The next bit of training, though, will for me to tie him out for a little bit, and I'll just start by tying him out. There will be no explanation. I'll just tie him out during meal time, leave him stand there 15-20 minutes, and then I'll lead one, and then I'll lead the other. I'll probably lead Blaze first just to see how he reacts with separation anxiety. While he's a big boy and he naturally kind of drives Hank around, there's some intellectually, Hank is the leader. So when there's something clever to be figured out, Blaze will yield and let old Hank do it. And then when there's something that's just brute strength, this guy, right, does it. But how far both of these horses have come now. Old Hank didn't need training at all, but he doesn't really like it when I go out in the field and just try to put a halter on him. He's like, oh, I kind of like the freedom. Don't blame him. So there we go. Little bit of training. I'm going from taming, which was the first step that I wanted to do, tame, to training. Now, I'm going to get a flag on a stick and start touching his back end when I feel it's safe, and slowly getting him desensitized. If I walked up to him and roughed him up and just scrubbed him like he was my, like I owned him, he would bite and or lash out. I still think. Not quite, but I still think he would. Anyway, always mind their horses. Keep in mind their little tells, and don't think that one victory is forever. The horses forget. You got to redo stuff. So anyway, this is Steve of 1,000 Year Homes. Today I'm doing ranching. Like, subscribe, follow me along. Bye.